My name's Evan Carter, and until a few months ago, I thought mirrors were just glass and light. Now I avoid them. Because I know something inside them can look back. It started the week after I moved into my new apartment in Portland, Oregon. I'd just turned 19. First time living alone. The place was old but cheap, tucked above a bakery that smelled like heaven in the morning and mold at night. The bathroom mirror was the first thing I noticed. Tall, oval, with a carved wooden frame. It looked like it belonged in a museum, not a rundown rental. The landlord said it came with the place. I didn't think much of it, at first. The first night, while brushing my teeth, I caught a flicker of motion. I froze. In the reflection, my arm moved. A fraction too late, like my reflection was lagging. I blinked hard. Maybe I was tired. I laughed it off, rinsed my mouth, and went to bed. The next morning, sunlight hit the mirror just right. I swear I saw something. A smudge? A handprint? I leaned closer. There was a faint palm mark, but it was on the inside of the glass. I touched the surface. Cold. Perfectly smooth. When I pulled my hand away, another mark appeared beside it, as if someone had placed their hand where mine had been, from the other side. I stepped back so fast I hit the wall. My heart was racing. But when I looked again, the mirror was clean, completely normal. By the third night, the weirdness wasn't funny anymore. I woke up at 3:12 a.m. to the sound of tapping. Soft, slow, like fingernails against glass. It was coming from the bathroom. I grabbed my phone flashlight and walked toward it. Each tap matched my steps. Closer, closer. The sound stopped when I reached the door. I opened it slowly. Nothing. Just the mirror. My reflection stared back, pale and tired. Then, it blinked. I didn't. I stood there frozen, mouth slightly open, staring at myself. Or what I thought was me. My reflection smiled. I didn't. My breath caught in my throat. I whispered, "Who are you?" The reflection tilted its head. Same movement. Same clothes. But the eyes weren't mine. They were darker, deeper, almost hungry. I slammed the bathroom door shut and slept on the couch with every light on. The next morning, I called the landlord. "Hey, weird question. That bathroom mirror, where's it from?" He chuckled nervously. "Been there since I bought the building. Why? Has anyone ever complained about it?" A pause. "Actually," he said, "the last tenant asked to have it removed. Said it was giving him nightmares. But he left in a hurry before I could. That was enough. I decided I'd cover the mirror with a blanket until I could buy a new one. But that night, the blanket was gone, folded neatly on the floor, and written on the glass, in fog, though the bathroom wasn't humid, were 4 words. "Don't ignore me, Evan." I froze. My name. No one else knew I lived here yet. I grabbed my phone, hit record, and pointed it at the mirror. "Who are you?" I asked again, voice shaking. No answer. "Why me?" The reflection leaned closer, though I didn't move. The recording flickered, distorted, and then the lights went out. The next thing I remember is waking up on the bathroom floor, cold, shivering. The mirror had a long crack running down the middle, but my reflection still looked whole. I touched the crack and felt a faint pulse, like a heartbeat. I started researching haunted mirrors, spirit attachments, doppelgangers. Most of it sounded like internet junk. But one thread mentioned something called a looking glass bound. It said, when a mirror witnesses a violent death, the soul can imprint itself, waiting for someone to notice. Once noticed, it mimics and replaces replace. That word stuck with me. Over the next few days, I avoided the bathroom completely. Brushed my teeth at the kitchen sink. Didn't shave. Didn't look into any reflective surface. But it found other ways. When I walked past my phone screen, I saw it blink. When I looked into my turned-off TV, it was standing closer. I smashed every mirror in my apartment. Still, its presence lingered. It wanted to be seen. Then came the night I couldn't escape. I was getting ready for bed when I heard whispering. Soft, familiar. My own voice. "Evan," it said, "why do you run from yourself?" I froze. The whisper was coming from the bathroom. Even with the mirror gone, the voice was there, echoing from the empty frame on the wall. I turned on the light, but it flickered and died instantly. In the darkness, the faint outline of my reflection shimmered in the air, as if the mirror were still there. I took a step back. It took a step forward. My reflection lifted its hand, palm pressed against the invisible barrier between us. I whispered, "What do you want?" It smiled again. That wrong, stretched smile. Then I felt something behind me. Cold breath on my neck. A whisper. "Let me out." I don't remember what happened after that. The neighbors said they heard screaming, glass shattering, and then silence. I woke up the next morning on the bathroom floor, again, but everything was off. The walls were flipped. The writing on the toothpaste tube was backwards. My phone screen was reversed, all letters mirrored, and when I looked into the mirror, the reflection smiled normally. I lifted my hand. So did it. Perfectly synced. But something deep down felt wrong. Like I was the one behind the glass. I screamed, hit the mirror. Nothing cracked. I was trapped. Watching as my reflection, or whatever it was, turned, smiled, and walked away. And the lights went out again. Now, if you ever find an old mirror, one that feels heavier than it should or one that seems to remember you, cover it. Don't stare too long, because sometimes it's not your reflection looking back. It's something waiting for you to blink first. So, what would you do if you saw your reflection blink, but you didn't? Would you look again? Or would you walk away? Tell me in the comments. Because sometimes the last thing you ever see is yourself.